Are you ready to elevate your school spirit? Look no further than onecampusco.com. Whether you're in the classroom, on the field, or cheering from the stands, we're dedicated to bringing academics, athletics, alumni, and fans together. Founded by our alumni-owned parent company, One Chapter in 2021, we recognize the need for quality apparel at reasonable prices and created a shopping experience that connects fans with their university. Join us in showcasing your pride and giving back to your community. With onecampusco.com, you're not just a student, athlete, or fan, you're part of a vibrant family. Together, let's celebrate what makes our university special. Visit us at www.charlotte.onecampusco.com using promo code HWY49 for 10% off.
Welcome back to the Highway 49 podcast. We are back with episode 86 of the show featuring Charlotte Hornets guard Nick Smith Jr. First, Nick, welcome to the show. And we appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate y'all, man.
So we always kind of tip things off on the show, hitting the best thing we've seen this week. Jeremy, tell us what you seen, man.
Yeah, yesterday we saw that Dwayne Wade got his statue unveiled outside of Miami Stadium. The statue itself wasn't that great, as you could see him look at his son and they were like, "Oh, that's a little rough right there." But growing up watching D Wade, one of the best players I've seen, being a kid in middle school, watching him and Braun on fast breaks, just throwing it up to each other. So, best thing I've seen this week has to have been Dwayne Wade getting that statue unveiled, man.
Definitely. For me, it's Jaden Daniels, the Hail Mary last night. Wild end of the game. Commanders might be for real, man. We'll have to see about it. Nick, how about you, man? What's the best thing you've seen this week?
Best thing I seen this week. What's today? Monday.
Yeah.
So best thing I seen last week, probably. I'd probably say Dwayne Wade probably getting his flowers, getting the statue.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it was a messed up statue, but a lot of people don't have a statue type.
Exactly.
So I say that.
No doubt. Guess we'll get right to it. Nick, the last time we talked to you was exit interviews from last season, and you talked a little bit about some of the facets of your game you wanted to improve. You got the chance to kind of lead a team during the summer league. How different was Vegas the second time around, and did you feel like the game slowed down for you at all?
I feel like Vegas was fun. We had a good team. It was a new coaching staff, new set of players around us. It was a fun experience. I just wanted to go in and learn Coach Lee's system, and I did that. And I think we won like 6 games this summer league. So I the Hornets ain't won a summer league game in like 3 years. So I feel like that was just one of the things we just pushed is trying to win games and stuff like that, and we did that. So.
Watching Charles Lee coach on the sidelines has been one of the many joys of this early season. It looks like he wants to run out there, throw a jersey on, and play. But after the Heat game, Charles was asked how he would grade himself as a coach 3 games in, to which he responded just average. But it's clear as day that his energy is infectious throughout the team and vice versa. Can you talk about Coach Lee and the impact he's had on you guys so far this season?
Coach Lee is very mobile. He's energized. He's like today's practice, he was very energized today. Was all over the place. I ain't gonna say all over the place, but just trying to teach us, stuff that we need to do better in the game. Just trying to pinpoint things, and having the coaches, put stuff in front of us that we need to do better as a team in the game, so we can close out those games at the end. So I feel like he's very energized. I just what a team needs, especially because we're young, and he's been great for us. So
when people think of the year one to year two jump, their minds immediately go to points or box score stats or on-court production, and they all want to see, did blank player take a leap in the offseason? But what they don't think about is the workout regimen, the nutrition, all these little things they don't factor in. How did your first full offseason fine-tune your workout routine after having a season under your belt?
Well, I had an opportunity to figure out what I need to work on. It was just a whole year of my rookie season. I feel like it was a good season for me. Horrible season for as a team. But I got to see what I needed to work on, and we worked on that. Well, I know I worked on what I need to work on this summer for me to get better, and I just need to continue to get better. So
What were some of those things that you wanted to pinpoint in your game to focus on in the offseason?
just making reads, just slowing the game down, finishing around the rim, touching the paint, while dribble handoffs or pick and roll situations. Basically, just being more aggressive, um, getting to the rim and just making reads.
Yeah, man. And to reflect on that first season, was there a moment where you kind of felt like, hey, whether it's at practice or in a game, that you felt like I'm in this league because I belong here?
Uh, I feel like, I feel like I ain't really know. Like I feel like I belong to be here. I feel like I belong to do a lot of things, but I still got work to do. Still got a lot of stuff I need to prove, and you know, I just got to stay ready.
And on the flip side of that, was there any sort of matchup that you were most excited about for year one, or any kind of welcome to the NBA moment that you could share?
I want to say I had a. Did I have a welcome to the NBA moment? It was a lot of moments last year. It was just like, you're a rookie, so you never really seen it before. But I say my key matchup that I was really looking forward to was probably Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my dog.
So NBA edits are taking over social media. There are teenagers out there who are clipping together highlights like they're a prominent Hollywood director. Now, you have a high school mixtape of your own. You were ranked as the #1 prospect in 2022. But what song would you want in the background of an NBA edit if someone were to make one for you now?
So,
Yeah. Because PG got what is it Erica Badu? He got one of those slow kind of tempoed ones that fits his game. What would you want as your background song?
mhm.
It's a tough one, right?
That's a tough one.
They play V's a lot at the shoot arounds for warm-ups too. I don't know if you're into
Yeah,
that.
I rock with V's, but I don't think I use a V song as my mixtape. I don't know. I'm a little Wayne guy, probably.
Okay.
So probably three P, probably. I don't
Yeah.
know. A lot of people don't know three P, probably. Yeah.
One thing I've always heard about the NBA is that it's a family, and you kind of mentioned this with Bradley Beal. I didn't truly realize this until I'd be courtside for those player warm-ups and see assistant coaches and trainers and players all talking at center court, dapping each other up. It seems like a lot of those relationships were formed in high school, AAU, EYBL circuits. Like you talked about, you and Brandon were on Bradley Beal's elite team. Darius Garland and Jason Tatum were also previously on that team as well. What was that experience like, and how was it competing against guys that all had the same goal as you to ultimately make it to the NBA?
Well, I ain't really get the experience, having Darius Garland and Jason Tatum there. I
Yeah.
don't really know them like that, but Brandon, me and Brandon was competing, every weekend. We was on flights together every weekend, traveling every weekend, like basically like brothers for real. So it's basically the same thing here. When we got drafted here together, it was I'd probably say one of the top five moments, in basketball for me because, just you got your best friend, you got, you know, the NBA and, when y'all come together, and come in the draft and y'all get picked on the same team, that's kind of rare. So, I feel like it's just another opportunity for us to play with each other and just to show what we can do. And I don't know, like just playing with Brad Bill kind of opened up my eyes, especially guys like Tim Holloway. He's the owner of the program, and ever since he seen me, the first time he seen me, they think I could be one of the top players in the country. So they had a good group behind them, and I wanted to get better. So that was kind of an easy pick for me.
Yeah, man. And you talked about playing with Brandon, best friend, a brother type relationship. You guys also got to go head to head in college, Arkansas and
Mhm.
Bama. What was that like? You guys both scored 24, looked like a close game.
Yeah, it was fun. It was like I think it was one of my first games back from injury. Yeah, the crowd was rocking. I was ready. He was ready. We don't really talk about that game for as much as we need to, but I think we were just so caught up in the moment. We were just trying to win. I think both teams was I think they was like ranked like number one for real. We had a whole bunch of buzz going into that year. Um, I feel like if our whole team was healthy, we would have won it easily. But that's another conversation for another day.
At the top, when we mentioned best thing we've seen for the week, we both said Dwayne Wade because, kind of what he meant to us as we were kids growing up watching basketball. But for you, when you're playing basketball now, what are some go-to shoes you like to wear? We see you with some New Balances sometimes. What are some go-to or a brand or a shoe? Show it to us. Here we go.
Only
Oh,
shoe, man.
Nick Smith. There it is.
These are
NS.
sick.
Only shoe I'm rocking.
Only shoe you're rocking. Love it.
Yeah.
Who are some of your favorite shoes in the game though? I know only ones you're wearing, but what are some of your favorites?
I was a Kobe and a Kyrie guy.
Yeah.
The Kyrie ones, Kyrie twos, and basically pretty much all the Kobe's for real.
No
Yeah.
doubt, man. Last question we got for you, man. We're reflecting back on high school and college a little bit. What are your thoughts on John Calipari taking over at Arkansas and your former coach going to USC?
Yeah, that's my dog, man. Cal. When he first got the job, we connected as soon as possible. Because I think our season was over. I think I was in Arkansas with my family, and I think when I found out, I think he hit me, and I went up there immediately just to see him, and I feel like it was a good move, for the AD and the school, because Cal's like kind of like the godfather of college basketball for real. Like if you really
Yeah.
want to be real, and I think it's gonna be fun, man. I think we're gonna have a good team this year. I feel like we're gonna go far, and yeah, it's gonna be exciting to see. And Muss, he out in Cali now, so he chilling, he's straight. Like he yeah, he ain't got really nothing to worry about for real. He was Arkansas kind of really won his speed, but he changed the program there over there though. Like he
Yeah,
changed into a winning program, and now it's a winning program. And I got a lot of respect from us. What he did, for my state. So
absolutely, man. Well, Nick, we appreciate the time, man, and looking forward to seeing you out in the court soon.
yep, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.